Throughout the annals of DC Comics, the Caped Crusader has engaged in a never-ending battle against a plethora of adversaries. From his relentless clashes with the Joker to his spine-crushing encounters with Bane, Batman faces an unending onslaught of foes, all vying to dominate, subdue, or ensnare Gotham City. Naturally, many of these villains have graced the silver and small screens. Live-action Batman films and television series have showcased formidable foes like Two-Face, the Riddler, and Poison Ivy. We have witnessed numerous interpretations of the Clown Prince of Crime and the enigmatic Catwoman. Furthermore, with the release of The Batman in 2022, the Penguin has made his mark on the cinematic mischief. Considering these factors alongside the recent announcement of a sequel for The Batman, we eagerly anticipate the introduction of lesser-known villains into the DCEU. In the sections below, we'll explore DC Comics villains who deserve their moment on big screen and contemplate how they might seamlessly integrate into the existing TV and movie cinematic universe. Clayface. At the summit of our most sought-after list stands none other than the Clayface. While this shape-shifting villain has graced the screens of many DC animated features and television series, the live-action realm has yet to bear witness to his transformative presence. However, the forthcoming spin-off TV series featuring Colin Farrell's enigmatic Penguin might just be the ticket to bring this malevolent figure to life. In the pages of DC Comics, Basil Karlo is a struggling second-rate actor who turns to the Penguin for guidance in his flattering career. The Penguin, in his sinister generosity, bestows upon Karlo a mystical clay substance, one that grants him the uncanny ability to metamorphose not only physically but emotionally as well. With this newfound power, Karlo can replicate the DNA of anyone he touches, assuming their form with precision. Yet in exchange for this extraordinary capability, a sinister pact is forged, obliging him to carry out criminal deeds on behalf of the Penguin. Over time, these nefarious acts warp his very essence, rendering it impossible to revert to his former self, and thus he becomes more renowned as Clayface than he ever was. As the unassuming Basil Karlo, the Batman Who Laughs. The Batman Who Laughs stands as the sinister doppelganger of Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman, hailing from the ominous expanse of the dark multiverse. In the somber tapestry of Earth 22, a dying Joker harbors a malevolent plan to bring utter devastation to Gotham City, intending to drag everyone into the abyss with him. Joker's reign of terror blankets the city, casting a pall of fear and dread, even reaching the vulnerable confines of Children's Hospital. This gruesome onslaught culminates when Batman, in a grim and harrowing moment, is driven to break Joker's neck, ending his reign of terror. Yet this act unwittingly unleashes a nightmarish toxin into Batman's own veins, a toxin that inexorably transforms the valiant Bruce Wayne into the monstrous being known as the Batman Who Laughs. The transformation that ensues is both slow and insidious, marked by a descent into darkness as he ruthlessly dispatches his former allies, a list that chillingly includes even the formidable Superman. These deaths unfold in a grotesque and blood-soaked tableau, weaving a narrative that transcends the conventional boundaries of action-adventure. Veering sharply into the realm of horror, the potential for this nightmarish tale to come to life on screen is nothing short of mesmerizing and profoundly terrifying. Scarecrow. Scarecrow is a character ingrained in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. However, the rendition of Jonathan Crane with the Nolanverse appears comparatively subdued when juxtaposed with the more audacious portrayal we anticipate witnessing on the silver screen one day. The image depicted above showcases Scarecrow's visage as envisioned in the Fear State storyline, an iteration that elevates Scarecrow to the ranks of A-list villains. Within this narrative, Scarecrow becomes unwaveringly resolute in his quest to redefine Gotham City. His methodology hinges on compelling its denizens to confront their deepest fears head-on. Crane's conviction stems from the belief that Batman himself once grappled with fear and triumphed, thus shaping him into the iconic hero he embodies today. Therefore, Scarecrow aspires to orchestrate this transformation on an even grander scale. Notably, his appearance during this endeavor exudes a truly eerie aura, in stark contrast to the still captivating yet inherently more grounded attire and sack mask seen in Batman Begins. The Court of Owls. The Court of Owls, as beloved antagonist faction, represents an age-old conspiracy in the shadows, a nightmarish enigma shrouded in whispers. It's the kind of spine-tingling tale that gets recounted around campfires. This clandestine organization has held sway over Gotham City for countless centuries, wielding their influence through a sinister blend of murder and covert machinations. Within the court's enigmatic ranks exist human or owl hybrids, while their formidable assassins known as Talons conceal their humanity behind owl masks. In a departure from the typical Batman rogues gallery, the court focuses zeros in on Bruce Wayne, precisely because of his aspiration to rekindle hope in Gotham City. Given the optimistic note on which the Batman concluded, a sequel led by Robert Pattinson could seamlessly weave this iconic comic storyline into the narrative. Mr. Bloom. Mr. Bloom operates as a formidable power dealer, peddling seeds to his clients. These nanotechnological reactors are surgically implanted within buyers, instigating the development of superhuman abilities. However, this enhanced state comes at a cost, as the seeds eventually prove fatal. Nevertheless, Bloom persists in his operations, driven by his mission to uproot the deep-seated corruption plaguing Gotham City. His ultimate ambition is to cultivate an entire propolis of burgeoning metahumans, supplanting the city's stagnant concrete society. Bloom himself possesses metahuman abilities, manifesting as Gordon, a towering figure with sprawling tendril-like roots capable of causing widespread chaos. While his powers differ substantially from those of the verdant Poison Ivy, his vision of a revitalized Gotham, as depicted above, shares certain commonalities. Consequently, while Bloom may seem peculiar and falls into the category of lower-tier villains, with adept writing and top-notch special effects, he has the potential to shine. Mad Hatter, a member of Batman's infamous rogues gallery, the enigmatic villain Jervis Tetch, also known as the Mad Hatter, employs advanced mind control technology to manipulate his victims. His nefarious schemes have ensnared everyone from the citizens of Gotham City to fellow members of the rogues gallery. What adds to the intrigue surrounding the Mad Hatter is his often ambiguous motivation. At times, his pursuits appear financially driven, while on other occasions it seems his primary aim is to inflict suffering upon others. One of the Mad Hatter storylines from the New 52 era sees him locked in a fierce rivalry with Black Mask. It would be quite intriguing if the Mad Hatter were to make an appearance in the segment of the DCEU previously occupied by Black Mask, as seen in the vibrant world of Harley Quinn's fabulously wild birds of prey. With his whimsical Alice in Wonderland theme and colorful character, that Mad Hatter is a seamless fit for this particular facade of the multiverse. Hugo Strange. Professor Hugo Strange is nothing short of a genius. As an unscrupulous scientist, he wields remarkable hand-to-hand combat prowess, but his most remarkable feat lies in being among the first characters in the DC Comics to unveil the true identity of the Dark Knight. His methodical approach, founded on intellect, deductive reasoning, and a relentless focus on Batman's mental well-being, allows him to accomplish this extraordinary feat. Moreover, he skillfully sways public sentiment against the vigilante. Although the Batman hinted at the possibility of an identity revelation, it remained unrealized. Hugo Strange ought to be the one to crack this enigmatic code. While he had made a fleeting appearance in non-canonical TV series Gotham, his potential impact on the DCEU could be far-reaching. Killer Croc. If there's one thing the Suicide Squad's King Shark has proven, it's the colossal monster characters are a guaranteed success in the DCEU. Enter Waylon Jones, also known as Killer Croc, who grapples with a medical condition that has left him with a reptilian appearance. He initially gains notoriety by wrestling alligators in a circus, but he soon transitions to a more profitable endeavor, establishing his dominion over the underground criminal world of Gotham. Killer Croc has been locking horns with Batman for quite some time. One of his most renowned storylines occurs in Hush, where additional mutations push him to a primal predatory state. Alongside numerous other villains in the Hush storyline, Croc finds himself barely in command of his actions, emotions, or thoughts. Consequently, Batman feels compelled to aid them all. This is precisely the kind of live-action Batman film or series we'd be absolutely thrilled to see.